Welcome back to Style It Up. I'm your host, Olga Medvedev-Young. In the hot days of summer, hitting the beach or laying by the pool is perhaps the best way to cool off, but it's important to always stay fashionable. Our next guest is a designer who can help you do just that with her one-of-a-kind swimsuits. Duggan of South Shore Swimwear creates custom bathing suits for women and girls of all ages. From embellishments to embroidery to beading, Dana works with her clients to help them customize their ideal swimwear. She's here to showcase some of her pieces. Please welcome Dana Duggan. Dana, thank you so much for coming on. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So why swimwear?
Well, I started out as a designer for Reebok, and I learned a lot about working with stretch fabrics and performance fabrics and how to fitted swimwear. And then in 1998, I had the opportunity to branch out on my own and start my own business, and I started my swimwear business, originally called Bikini Hut, and then just made a name change in March of this year to South Shore Swimwear to encompass all the new styles that we have, such as the monokini and the tankini, and it's not just bikinis.
So you customize, and obviously it's very important for a woman to feel good in her bathing suit.
It is.
Talk a little bit about how you make that happen.
Sure. It is the most important thing to feel comfortable and confident in your swimsuit. So I first start out by working with women on their body type and what styles work best for certain body types. Some of them have more support in the top, and some of them are good at minimizing problem areas. So I first assess the woman's body type and then work with her on picking the best style for her figure.
And you work with a lot of different colors and fabrics, and we'll get into that. But let's see a couple of those looks.
Sure.
Let's bring out the first model.
Sure. This is Breanna. She's wearing a very popular string bikini style. It's in a plaid. And what I really like about this suit is I try to embellish them with really unique embellishments, such as her rhinestone beading. And it also comes with a sarong. And I get my beads from a local bead supplier at Boku Beads in Situate, and they have really unique things.
I love the little bead work. It just really adds a little bit of something extra.
It does. It takes like a traditional style and then adds a little something to it.
So Breanna's lucky. She can obviously wear whatever she wants, but
yes.
you know, I do like the little string bikini, and that's definitely a popular selection for her.
It is, and the plaids have been really popular this season too.
Yeah, it's a fun color. Thanks, Breanna. Let's see the next look.
This is Nadine. Nadine is also wearing the popular string bikini style in one of our most popular fabrics, which is the camouflage. And we just want to show the back detail if we may. And this is a ruched bottom, or a scrunch bum bottom as we call it, and it just makes everything fit and look really cute.
It kind of follows the natural line of the bum.
It does.
Doesn't it? I really like that. It's kind of ironic that you would have a camouflage bikini on the beach.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, it's been really popular. People like that. And the camouflage actually comes in different colors, not just the traditional green and brown. You can get it in red and pink and all kinds of
Really
colors.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nadine.
See the next look.
Okay, and this is Abby. Abby's wearing a great style. This is our triangle halter top. It's really good if you want a little bit more support in the top. And she's wearing our flirty skirt, which is just a sexy little bottom. And then let's see the back of that if we may. She also has a basic bikini bottom on underneath the skirt.
So basically, it's the skirt is not separate. It
is separate.
Oh, it is separate.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So
fun.
you can take it off and just wear the basic bottom if you want something skimpier. Thank
Absolutely.
you. And again, the plaids have been really popular.
I really, really like that. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Abby.
Thank you.
Okay, and this is Rebecca. Rebecca's wearing one of my new tankini styles in a white cheetah print, which is also always popular. Animal prints are always popular. She's wearing a sarong and a basic bottom.
I like that.
Okay, and let's just show her the neck detail at the back if you can. Yes. I try to use a lot of hardware and unique details, such as that, to give it a little more bling.
Did you customize this for somebody in particular, or just?
No, this is part of the
your line?
ready-to-wear line, and it happened to fit Rebecca great.
Yeah, I like that you incorporate sarongs and other things.
Yes, because not everyone feels comfortable in just walking around in a bikini bottom.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Unless you're a supermodel.
Right.
It's hard to, just get on out there and let it all hang out, right?
It is.
Well, let's talk about a little bit of you have a great spread here of fabrics and patterns. Let's start over here.
Sure. I stock 75 different fabrics at my shop, and this is what you're looking at here. I try to group them by metallics and animal prints, which have been really popular, especially these first few right here. Coppers
really cool.
and bronze have been very popular this year, as well as silvers. Any of the metallics. Animal prints, this is the one that Rebecca has on, have just been probably the most popular this year.
Very cool.
And then, Anneka, we're talking about camouflage, how you can get the traditional camouflage, and then you can go for something a little untraditional.
That's fun.
Yes. And then this one has like a metallic, shiny detail to it. Then we go into plaids, which I was telling you have also been popular, and I try to offer them in a bunch of different colors, not just the traditional. Black and white prints are always popular and sort of sophisticated, and they actually work well if you like to mix and match them. Then we have pink prints, pink and white. Stars and stripes are always popular.
Very appropriate for 4th of July.
Yes.
I like that.
And then these are some new ones, and they're sort of like retro, I would say, but like a paisley print, and these other sort of funky, non-traditionals. And then the solids, and all the solids are offered in a matte finish and a shiny finish, because some people don't like shiny.
How hard is it to work with this type of fabric?
Actually, they're all very easy to work with. The only ones that are a little more difficult are ones that have this treatment, which they call a hologram treatment, and it tends to make the machine very sticky because it's part of the adhesive process. So the machine requires a lot of maintenance when I do a lot of fabrics that have that treatment on it. But it's still workable.
Do you have any men coming in and asking for?
Well, they do, and I'm actually working on opening up the line to menswear next year. That's part of the change behind the name was to South Shore Swimwear, because it incorporated men's and boys and women's and tankinis and not just bikinis. So I have plans for 2013 to offer a line of men's and boys wear, starting out with a custom board short and then advancing into other styles of swimwear.
Like a man thong?
Well, maybe not that skimpy, but something like that. A brief.
I mean, if somebody
something
asked.
for everybody, sure. I do. I have a brief in the plans, as well as a tank top and a t-shirt and other more traditional styles.
So do you sell all of your line in a store, or do you have your own store, or how does that go?
Right now I'm selling them out of my own shop in Scituate, Mass, and I see clients by appointment only, and then I also have a website, which is southshoreswimwear.com, and I have arrangements to sell them at a local surf shop in Scituate called the Nor'easter.
So any online business or not yet?
Yes, it's going great. It's been very busy.
Good.
And it is very seasonal because we're in New England, but it's been great.
So do you plan to go national or just kind of local?
I do. As a matter of fact, next year I'm presenting at the Miami Metropolitan International Fashion Week, and this is our first international show in Miami next April. So I consider that my official international launch.
Well, Dana, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's really great to hear. Let's bring out the looks one more time, just so that we have a nice,
Thanks, ladies.
nice visual for the guests one more time. Thank you, ladies. I mean, all of this is just great, and I love your use of color, and obviously you can tell that it's just done very well.
Thank you.
And sewn very well.
Thank you. I take a lot of pride in that. I tell my clients that you can turn the swimsuit inside out and it looks as good on the inside as it does on the outside. I take a lot of pride in my construction.
That's important, of course, because you don't want to fall apart.
No,
in the middle of the
definitely
beach,
not.
As hot as it may be.
Right.
What is your website once again?
It's www.southshoreswimwear.com.
Awesome. Okay, well, we'll definitely look out for you. Congratulations on your first Fashion Week in Miami, and always come back and let us know.
Thank you, I will.
What your success and how it's going.
I appreciate
Thank
that.
you, Dana.
Thank you, Olga.
Absolutely.